Why does climate change matter to you?
Climate change matters to me because I can see in my own country the Sahara Desert coming into my country. I can see in my own country that we used to have drought every 10 years. We have drought every 2 years. I can see in my country that trees, forests, which used to be there, and seasons, and we used to go out, foods which were available are no longer available. Certain foods are no longer available in the market because they've been wiped out because they cannot. The seeds are disappearing. Certain insects which we used to catch when we were young people, they no longer fly. Certain birds, they're no longer there. So we can see climate change happening before our eyes within one generation. And therefore, we are very worried. We are very worried that if things go the way they are, I remember in 1984, when we had the big drought, the previous drought before that was, before we were grown-ups. And then after that, we have had droughts every other second year. And this is very serious. So climate change is affecting our ability to feed ourselves. It is affecting our ability to get out of poverty. It's affecting our ability to leave our children a sustainable livelihood. And therefore, climate change is very important. Unless we tackle it, we will not be able to leave our children a sustainable livelihood. And countries like Kenya will fight. You know, in our country, we used to have several big rivers. Some of them have dried up completely, and people are fighting over water now because the seasonal rivers they used to rely on no longer flow. We can see on top of Mount Kenya, the biggest mountain, the second highest mountain in Africa. It used to be covered with snow at the top, completely covered with snow. It was actually known for the fact that it was covered with snow. Now there's hardly any snow. And therefore, rivers which flow from the mountain, which depended on the glaciers on the mountain, no longer have that volume. The volume of water has gone down dramatically. So these are serious consequences to the people who depend on that water. And therefore, climate change is important, especially to be able to start developing the resilience to deal and adaptation to deal with climate change in a country like Kenya.